Hello, students. Ms. Miles here. Welcome to the Miles Ahead classroom. I'm so glad you're here today because we have an exciting lesson ahead. For this activity, you're going to need to use your ears. We're going to listen to sounds, but not just any sounds. We're going to focus on the sounds of animals that live in the jungle. Now, let's talk a little bit about jungles. A jungle is a thick, tropical forest filled with a wide variety of plants, trees, animals, and insects. The environment is warm and humid, which makes it the perfect habitat for many different creatures like monkeys, birds, and tigers. Jungles are usually found near the equator, where it rains a lot, allowing all that plant and animal life to grow and thrive. Get ready to tune in to some jungle sounds. What do you hear? You heard a tiger? What do you hear? You heard a gorilla? What do you hear? You heard a zebra? What do you hear? You heard a lion? What do you hear? You heard a hyena? What do you hear? You heard a toucan. What do you hear? You heard a giraffe. What do you hear? You heard an elephant? What do you hear? You heard a rhinoceros. What do you hear? You heard a hippopotamus. What do you hear? You heard a monkey. What do you hear? You heard a snake. What do you hear? You heard a lemur. What do you hear? You heard an alligator. What do you hear? You heard a frog. What do you hear? You heard an ostrich. Great job, everyone! You did an amazing job using your ears to identify the different animal sounds from the jungle. I'm so proud of you. Remember, we can always learn new things every day just by listening, whether it's in the jungle or in our everyday lives. Thanks so much for joining me today in the Miles Ahead classroom. Because you spent time here today, you are definitely miles ahead. See you next time.